All right, back with more Sooners 2022. We have won our conference championship game, and now it is. We used I think it was Brennan's guide to add the conference championship game in. We ended up playing that against obviously Oklahoma State. Beat those guys. We are 13-0. The other games on the schedule that were important, that we simmed obviously, that were streamed live. Miami, 12-3 win over number 3, so they'll move up. Ohio State, no problem over Purdue. And of course, we won our conference championship game, and those are the only teams that are in the playoffs picture at this point. So let's take a quick look at the top 25 to see who might slide in there after a NC State loss to Miami at number 3. Where do they fall to after this loss? And who moves up? Michigan, maybe? I think it's about the only team that would really have a shot, and it's the only team with one loss. So my guess is Michigan, but we're going to move forward here and find out. Plus there'll be the awards and all that stuff. I've never won a Heisman in this game, believe it or not. So we're about to find out. I guess bottom line here is we were safe. We're safe at number 2. Ohio State was safe at number 1, but 3 and 4, hard to say. Oh, I did not win the Heisman again, Eric. I finished second. That's about my 10th second that I finished runner-up in the Heisman. Wow. So let's move on and find out who the 4 teams are that are going to play in the playoffs, and we have to do use the playoff tool on our dynasty and go from there. Saw that Venables Coach of the Year. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, as I said, we were safe at 1 and 2. We didn't move. They didn't move. Both of us won big. They won by 27. I won by 38. Conference championship game. So no change there. Let's find out who the other 2 teams are. I think it's going to be Michigan and Miami. Michigan 3rd, Miami 4th, and that'll be our playoff set. So it'll be Ohio State at Michigan and Oklahoma and Miami, I think. Let's see. Huge surprise there. Never saw Michigan State leapfrogging Michigan like that. I thought if anything, Michigan might leapfrog Miami to number 1 or to number 3. But wow, so it's Michigan State at Ohio State. Not at Ohio State, but in the Final Four and Oklahoma and Miami, just like we thought it would be. So it's going to be a good game. So we'll use the playoff tool on this and be back to close this out and see what all the bowl games look like in the first round of the playoffs. Alright, as you can see, we've used the playoff tool on the 2022 Sooners Dynasty, and it sets up 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. Take a look at that. There's 2 versus 3, 2 being the home team. PlayStation Fiesta Bowl, and I think I passed it. No, I didn't. And there's 1 versus 4. The odd thing is, as I mentioned in the previous video, Michigan State leapfrogs Michigan to be the only team with 2 losses in the playoffs, and Michigan's the only other team with 1 loss. Not to mention, one other thing I've noticed is the 2 losses they have are to Ohio State and to Michigan. So how does the playoff committee constitute putting Michigan State in over Michigan? I'll never figure that one out. But that's the top 4. So semifinals are next.